everybody! Today we're gonna talk about everyone's absolutely favoriteest day.
Don't say the words, are you insane?
Friday the 13th! Here's 13 ways to celebrate.
We're all gonna die.
Everyone says stop taking Christ out of Christmas, so we're putting the Jesus back in Friday the 13th.
Oh, this blog is off to the worst start ever.
This is a possible origin story of why Friday the 13th is bad luck. Mr. Christ and 12 of his pals all sat around enjoying a nice meal on one side of a table. 13 buddies having one last supper on a Thursday.
Why was that their last supper?
Because by dinner time the next day, Jesus was dead.
What?
Number 2! Hootie's birthday!
No, wait, hold on a second.
We may have lost to Jesus on Friday the 13th, but we gained a Hootie.
No, he does not like it when you call him Hootie. It's like calling Neil Patrick Harris Doogie.
Well, that's what Hootie gets for naming his band Hootie and the Blowfish.
Wait, weren't we just talking about Jesus?
Number 3! The Jason movies ruined camping on Friday the 13th for everybody, and it's time to take it back.
I am not going into the woods to get chopped up by a homicidal axe-wielding undead madman.
You're being a baby. Jason's not scary at all. He's so slow. The only way he could possibly be slow is if he had no legs.
Don't care how slow he is, it's like every time you turn around, he's standing right there. What?
Nothing?
He's standing right behind me, isn't he?
Yep. Even if you don't like the Friday the 13th movies, they do have one amazing ingredient. Bacon.
Oh, he was in the first Friday the 13th movie.
He sure was. Oh, hey, did you know they made that movie for like $500,000 and it made almost $40 million in America?
Because of Kevin Bacon, right?
Actually, probably not. The Air I Breathe is another Kevin Bacon movie. It was made for $10 million and it made almost $26,000 in America.
I don't understand how they use this fact to celebrate anything.
Number 5! According to BBC News, in 2010, a 13-year-old was struck by lightning at 13:13 on Friday the 13th. But he's fine, so don't feel bad. What's your problem?
None of these are parties. I wanted to celebrate Friday the 13th.
Okay, fine. Number 6. Dress up as your favorite Chris Tucker character and watch the cinematic classic Friday 13 times in a row. For example, I'm dressed like Chris Tucker from Rush Hour 2.
I'm dressed as Chris Tucker from Rush Hour 3.
Now that is a good costume.
This is actually getting pretty fun. What is next?
Get into a plane crash and eat all your friends. Remember that movie Alive where a rugby team crashes in the Andes and they eat each other to survive?
I did not see that movie.
Well, it's based on a real event that happened on Friday the 13th.
If that happened to us, would you eat me?
Well, I guess if you said it was okay, then yeah. The butt ham in that movie looked delicious.
Just, hey, please don't eat my face. I want you to have something to remember me by.
What am I supposed to do with your face?
Oh, you can carry it around in my Chris Tucker bag.
Sam Patch was maybe the very first American daredevil. He was like the Evel Knievel of the 1800s.
Ooh, what did he do?
He jumped off really high stuff.
Oh, like the Empire State Building! Up, and away!
No, I don't think that was built yet. He jumped off waterfalls and bridges and stuff.
What does this have to do with Friday the 13th?
Well, on November 6th, 1829, he jumped into a river. But everyone was getting bored of him jumping off stuff at that point.
If jumping off things was all he did, I do not blame them.
So, he did the same jump a week later with a ladder to make it 25 feet higher on Friday the 13th.
What happened?
Well, accounts differ. Some people think he jumped, others think he fell, some say he was drunk, but they all agree that he died.
But what?
Yeah, they found his body in the spring. Number 9! Fact, 2 negatives make a positive. So on Friday the 13th, go crazy and do all the things that would normally give you bad luck.
Like break a mirror?
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, I'm going to try that!
No, wait!
Got bad love. Yes, sir. Bad love.
Mario, you gotta stop!
Why? After this, I'm buying lotto tickets!
This video's about Friday the 13th, but we didn't shoot it on Friday the 13th. Today is Thursday the 10th.
Oh my god, what have I done?
You gotta go outside and step in some poop immediately. That's considered good luck.
I took a dump in the kitchen? Would it count if I step in that?
Why would you do that?
I'm going to eat you, bratwurst, and this punch will quench my thirst. I don't want to talk about it.
Unless you're crazy, you don't like going to work. So pretend you're crazy and get out of work on Friday the 13th.
I thought I was crazy for being afraid of Friday the 13th, but it turns out it's a legitimate fear.
According to the Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute in North Carolina, 17 to 21 million people are afflicted with the fear of Friday the 13th.
Screw you, boss man! I am not coming into work today!
Mario, I told you it's not Friday the 13th today! If you miss Friday the 13th, don't worry. Some Spanish countries celebrate Tuesday the 13th, and Italians celebrate Friday the 17th.
By celebrate, you mean they are terrified of that day, right?
Exactly. Tell everyone it's your birthday. If you change the date on Facebook, everyone's gonna believe it. Even your mother. And it's Friday, so people will come to your party and you'll get a lot of free stuff. Aw, thanks, JV. And the 13th thing you can do to celebrate Friday the 13th?
What is it?
Learn how to pronounce the thing you're afraid of.
Spiders.
No, paraskevidecatryphobia. That's the fear of Friday the 13th.
I'm scared of that word. It is too long. It freaks me out.
Oh, so you also suffer from hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia.
Oh, that word is even longer and freakier. What does it mean?
It's the fear of long words, which means you are a paraskevidecatryphobic hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobic.
I really need to work on myself.
You're right, you do. Start with what you did in the kitchen. Get closer, oh, get closer. I'm burning now. Just love me till you don't know how. Keep on till the force don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on till the force don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on till the force don't stop.